live stream. It's got now you see him. Now you oh wow, that's why. Boy, we got there. Now you see him, and now you don't. That's why. Can you click on let me click on see if they could hear me. Okay, say something.
Saying something. I am saying something.
Anytime now. We're coming in here. Oh yeah, well, you just said something.
I said something.
Okay, hey everybody, how's it going? Oh,
Happy New Year.
I'll wait a couple minutes. Well, yeah, I'll wait a second, see if more people want to join in. We'll wait and see, the usual crowd of two
Meet
people.
friend Steve. Steve. You and me.
Your friend Steve.
Steve.
Oh, oh, brother.
Oh, brother. Steve.
All right, we can start now. Hey, how's it going, everybody? We are back. Taco's on air. Whole new year. Took a little bit off again. Uh, but
Just
this,
a holiday, a
yeah,
holiday.
it's hard to do. Uh, it's hard to do podcasts when I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't the biggest fan of last year's anime stuff. So like, we just kind of took the time off, and but we're gonna be back doing consistent streams. We're gonna be doing a bunch of new games coming up. We're gonna be talking about all. This is arguably one of the biggest. Oh, I don't know what happened. We are out. Oh, I know what happened. It's time to press the video button. That's what happened. Hopefully, it'll show us on there anytime now. Bam. And wait,
We'll be so back.
we'll be back in any bam.
We are so
And we're back. And we're back. Technical difficulties. But yeah, so we got a bunch of anime want to talk about. I mean,
Yeah.
this season's been last season, not so great, but we are going to be doing a bracket challenger later on in the show. So we're going to be doing I set up a whole bracket that
All the
I
stuff we watched in 2025 to commemorate the last anime season.
so we're gonna be doing bracket challenge of Spy Family, Gachiakata, the Demon Slayer movie, Kaiju number 8, season 2. I mean, there's 12. I'm not gonna go through every name. I'll do it when we do it. But we have a lot of stuff to talk about today. Um, First off, Jujutsu Kaisen is back.
We
Um,
are so back.
yeah, I've been waiting so long for the show. Oh my God. I gotta say, so we watched the movie already. We watched it was the first like 3 episodes. It was going, and then they did a recap of the last season. And, I'm not the biggest fans of recap movies in general, just because like they usually do a pretty shit job, and most of them are boring.
Or they just show you shit like legit you've already
Yeah,
seen
the
and just
same
kind of repeat
episode.
you.
They did a great job of doing like it was a recap, right? But they sliced it differently. It was cut to the intro and outro music, and I was actually just very impressed with how they ended up doing it. So I'm not gonna suggest anybody go watch it if you haven't already seen season 2,
Yeah, no,
but
the differences between the movie and the season aren't too like different. So
if you like haven't seen it in a long ass time and you actually like if you know what's happening, then go watch it. But if you
if
have
you're
no
a
idea,
big JJK fan,
yeah, but it's like one of those things where like if you already know what's going on, then the recap helps you. But if you have no idea what's happening, don't watch it because it does not tell you any information. It cuts over a lot of shit, and you're just like you could be very lost. But that's all to say the movie stops with season two and continues on to season three. And the first two episodes just dropped. So now we're talking about it. What do you think of the new characters? What do you think about we have Naoya, we have Naoya.
I think
Now you see him, now you
in
don't.
my notes, I referenced Naoya as JJK Monoma because
Uh,
it's just like, no, they're not the same character type, but they look the same. And that's just an easier way for me to remember who I'm talking about. But he
yeah.
looks like adult JJK Monoma.
Whenever I see now you talk and Naoya is the biggest like narcissist in the
He is.
fucking world.
Oh, he is.
Naoya is the worst person you know, but he's winning at life. And boy, does he let you know about it. Um,
He's funny. He amuses
yeah.
me. It's a very fine line for arrogant characters with me. Like I love Bakugo. Bakugo's my baby. But like
I wouldn't
but I really don't care for Gojo. So it's a very
uh,
fine line for me.
I get
I'm amused by Naoya. I don't necessarily like him per se. Like,
it's
oh, he's
fun.
my favorite. Yeah, he's fun. He's fun to watch. He is very fun to kind of learn about and like the little mock the Zenin lore.
Yeah,
The lore.
yeah. The Zenin clan in Jujutsu Kaisen is very cool. They do have a lot of different like side factions of Jujutsu Kaisen. Like there's like there's different schools and there's different classes of different people, and it's we learn a lot about the Zenin clan. I mean, obviously Megami is related to the old Zenin clan, but that was very like not touched upon up until this. Well, will be touched upon this season. But man, just his intro of his powers and what he's
Mhm.
going to be where he levels in terms of like the big players. I mean, the biggest, maybe it's not the biggest surprise, but Yuta showing up and being
My guy.
basically being as strong, talked about as strong as Gojo
Mhm.
is,
That's my dude.
we automatically get uh the scaling is back. We get
Yeah.
we see
So
who's
power scaling,
well, yeah, I mean, who's stronger, who's that? Because it's like, think about it, at the end of season two,
especially now that Gojo's gone.
yeah, exactly. Like, so Gojo's gone, everybody's like freedom, right? Everybody, yeah, it's funny. Literally, there's no rules and everybody dies anyway. So they just die slower. So I guess they should thank Gojo for not killing them faster. I don't know. Your choice. But yeah, it's like Sukuna's up there, and then I would say it's Yuta now. So, with Yuji being like, oh my God, he's so much creepier than Gojo. But yeah, it's these two episodes, especially the intro, just continuing off of how great Jujutsu Kaisen intros have already been. It is a
Mhm.
continuation. The intro is fantastic. I like the outro. You didn't like the outro all
I
that
didn't
much.
like the. I mean, I really enjoy the difference in the animation styles of both the intro and the outro. I don't really like the outro song, but
Yeah.
I really enjoy the way that it's animated because they show a lot of different animation styles, and they play a lot with painting and still and like still PNGs and stuff. It's very cool to watch.
Yeah. But yeah, the animation itself was a continuation again of how great the first two
Oh
seasons have
yeah, it
been of
looks
Jujutsu Kaisen.
yeah.
I mean, Mappa's done a fantastic job. Nobody has seen their family in 18 years. It's pretty evident. I mean, like you could have easily have had three children and not seen two of them. So like it's evident with how great it's been animated so far. Because we've seen such a step up in I feel animation in like the last 3 years. Like, I mean, Demon Slayer is obviously like
Top
the
tier.
top tier. I mean, I guess it depends on what you really like. If you like the more hand-drawn style, like
Ghibli.
yeah, I'm well, no, not Ghibli. I mean, like hand-drawn combat. Like, I think that Jujutsu Kaisen is probably what you like the most.
There's fighting in Ghibli.
Yeah, yes. But that hasn't peaked in like 20 years. I'm saying like now in the last like 3 years. Um, but yeah, I mean like Jujutsu Kaisen, I mean Demon Slayer, but like Frieren also like enters the realm now of being one of those which is also coming back, which like it enters the realm like the most beautifully hand drawn
Oh, it's
backgrounds,
so gorgeous.
and the battles are fantastically
Yeah, they're so
animated.
well drawn. Like it's so
And it's
great.
its own like light style, like
Hmm.
it's not this hard
No,
lines. Same thing, Jujutsu Kaisen isn't very like a hard lined
like a
drawn.
Gachiakuda
Yeah.
type. Yeah.
But even that's another thing. Agachi has literally a graffiti artist who works on the show. So it's like we have such the art style of anime is
We're
taking
so back.
yeah, I mean, like honestly, man, you think about it when we were younger, it was like you would think about anime as like the joking SOA, you know?
Yeah.
It's like every character was copying. I mean, I love Erased, but like
Mhm.
Erased is literally every other anime in
Mhm.
that like era.
If you even look at the times too, like at the time, SOA looked really cool. And then you
Yeah.
get to like Attack on Titan, and at that time, that was peak animation of the way that they drew
Yeah.
their backgrounds. So we level up. We
Well, which was Mappa later on, right? So
yeah.
like Mappa,
Mhm.
like I forget who was the first
Yeah,
people who did it,
I'm not
but
sure.
they were completely different than how it ended up being. Like
Yeah, even
I
that evolved
remember
in itself.
season one had really hard drawn like
Hmm.
black outlines, and they looked a lot more cartoonish
Hmm.
versus the later on season, which had that lighter feel, which is kind of Mappa's specialty at this point. Ironic because it's like I don't know how they contain like speciality when they have so many different artists working underneath them. Like, a lot of studios will,
That's what art directors
yeah.
are for.
Well, they don't have the consistent art directors in their
Mhm.
show. So it's like, I don't know, it's interesting. So it's like,
It's like an overworking.
yeah, maybe. I would assume so. It's just it's impressive they had to
Hmm.
maintain that look, you
Hmm.
know? And so like Ghibli. I mean Ghibli obviously has their one main guy,
Hmm.
you know.
Miyazaki.
So yeah, so it's like and they everybody knows how to draw his style. I feel like if you're in the anime space, you've drawn Totoro probably a million fucking times. It's like for Mappa it's just different. But anyway, Jujutsu Kaisen season 3 so far is great. I'm excited to see how they do a lot of the talking scenes because the talking scenes in the upcoming like chapters,
Mhm.
I've read the whole manga. Kind of boring, not gonna lie, kind of boring, kind of lame. There's a lot of awesome fights and there's a lot of cool moments and there's a lot of like the pacing of where we're going from point A to point B to point C happen.
Mhm.
And that's fine. That's what we want.
Mhm.
But the other part of it is like, man, does it get fucking bogged down with these boring ass conversations that are like ultimately don't matter. So like I don't know. We'll see. That'll be the biggest challenge I feel if this is going to challenge once again to be like the anime of the year. Because Jujutsu Kaisen won 2023. I feel like I don't know if it won 2021. Probably didn't. I don't feel like it went three for three.
No, I know
But
that it's ending one, like the first ending one, an
yeah.
award.
So like either way, I think this is a tough matchup this year for anime because 2026 is loaded. But
Yeah.
what do you have any other thoughts on like these first two episodes? I mean, we're just getting going, right?
Yeah, I think it's been so long since we've had like a JJK moment. And I'm anime only. I don't read the manga. So as an anime only watcher, enjoyer, I'm very excited to see kind of where we're ending up. Because I know how the story ends just because I've talked about it with Nikos before. But because I know that I want to know sort of what happens in between, and I'm interested to see kind of what this arc is going to be about, um how dissimilar it's going to be from like other similar arcs like this, like in like Fate, for example. It's kind of similar where they go through like the Holy Grail War and stuff like
Yeah.
that. So I'm interested to see kind of how this plays out with JJK's power scaling and like their just world in general. Like it's gonna be so different from a show like Fate, but
Yeah, you're gonna get like a bunch of like really cool like anime type characters, but you're gonna get some whack fucking jobs. Like there are some whack jobs who end
oh,
up,
like the fucking half guy.
yeah, the
Like
guy who's the comedian, yeah, dude, fucking Fuhiko, yeah, Takaba is crazy. Takaba's crazy. Ain't their Angel's cool.
Shows up in the opening, and right away I was like, "Who the fuck is this guy, and why is he half naked? Like, when is he
Yeah.
on Shibuya? Like,
No, seriously. There's a lot of characters. Like that's kind of like the problem that Jujutsu Kaisen has. It's a problem and a solution. Like we have all these characters. Where are they all gonna do? Where are they all gonna go? Like people are gonna die. So it's like we know this is what's gonna happen. But at the same time, it's like you want to know more about them. So I don't know. We'll see how fleshed out they go with it because there is a lot of backstory that happens later on about some of these characters. And I don't, they're not, it wouldn't make sense to talk about them later on because whatever. But it's just like, hey, that's where we're at now with Jujutsu Kaisen 2. The first new content is going to be this week. So when that drops, then we'll be able to talk about like a little bit more in detail about like what's happening in each episode and just like give our theories and possibly go into the theory closet of what's happening. My theory already is that the anime is going to be changing some things from the manga.
oh well, yeah,
Now it's been like accurate as fuck for the most part up to this point, but I feel like Gege is just like I'm gonna edit some shit. So I want to see if that is actually true. I've seen rumor of that. So I don't know. See what happens there. Um, what else we got? We got My Hero Vigilante season 2 just dropped. We're
um,
back. The intro's fantastic.
so
The
good.
outro's fantastic. The story is back to being mid, but we're here for
The
it.
animation is still good. It's good.
We got crueler jokes, we got Pop doing
Doing
the
her idol duties.
the animators are trying their hardest. Bones movie studio, whatever they are, trying their hardest to censor Pop, and
And you know
I
what?
give them
Good
props.
job. Because we're tired of it.
Oh my
People,
God.
we're tired of it.
If anybody wants to read My Hero, listen, I only read up to
Pick fights with me.
I think I read up to chapter 15 of it, and yeah, let's just say Pop Star shows her ass so many times that it's actually close to hentai in that.
And that's why we're happy that there is some
Censorship.
censorship.
Yeah. I mean, it's not even like harsh censorship. Like she's still fucking bending over. Like she's still
Okay,
it's
there's a
doing things.
difference.
Well, no. Whoa. Yeah. Well, no, she doesn't do like it's just purely the fact of like whenever she sits down, she does not cross her legs. And it's
I
like
mean, real.
it's just like I mean but it's the camera angle is it just screams like dog, really.
TLDR, that's not happening
Yeah,
here.
yeah, it's
So,
not great. But it's not as bad as Ida's body being shown off. But we'll get into that. We watched Boruto, by the way. So, um, but yeah, My Hero Vigilantes, it's great. I mean, these characters are just fun to hang out with.
they are.
It's just a nice little
It's a good break from My Hero. Like you get a bunch of new characters within
well,
the
this
My
is our
Hero
forever
world.
break.
Yeah,
So
RIP, RIP My Hero. But while it was going on, it's a good break between the main storyline and you get to see more of the world and how the teachers interact in their hero duties and how different things are going on outside of the academia bubble. So it's fun.
yeah, I'm enjoying. I'm kind of surprised they didn't show Knuckle Duster in this first episode. The last season ended very like so. The last season ended when middle of the summer. So this I don't know if this is season 2 for real, or this is like part 2 of the first season, like the cores. I could just look it up. I'm not going to.
Oh, Priscilla, hello.
Hello, Priscilla. But yeah, like I don't know if it's just like part 1 or part 2. But either way, like if you're not like an anime, like if you don't like watching or don't want to watch a million seasons of My Hero, get it.
Real.
I get it. But My Hero Vigilante, I would say, is the shonen equivalent of like Spy Family.
I would say it's more of like an adult story. in My Hero, in
Yeah.
my opinion.
It's
Like
fun. It's
it's
fun. Like everybody, well, I should say everybody, not everybody's older. Um, there are some people that are younger, but for the most part, everybody,
age.
not pop star. Pop star.
18.
Nope, she is like
Uh,
14.
ooh.
It's bad. Yeah. Pop star is 14. Yeah, that's why we're so grateful for our king, the Crueler, being the best adult male role model that he can't be for her, taking her to another country and being like, "Don't worry, I got you. I'll protect you with my crueler powers." Um, it's just I'm not doing a great job of go watch the show.
His real name's the Crawler,
Yeah.
by the
Yeah,
way.
yeah, sorry, the crawler. Yeah, I mean it's just fun. It's just a fun show. There's not like much depth to it. I mean, like the closest we got to digging was with Knuckle Duster's daughter in the last season, and
Yeah,
that kind
which
of just disappeared.
yeah, I wonder, that's what I was just about to say. Like I wonder how that's going to pick up in this season, if at all, or if we're going to encounter a sort of villain adjacent to her, or kind of like what's the deal here?
You know
Because
what?
the first episode was very introductory. Like there's obviously been some time between
There
um
was no, there wasn't
there
actually.
wasn't?
No,
Oh, it seemed like that to
they
me.
literally were like, "Hey, we're going to Japan." And he was like, "Great."
Oh.
And they're going to Tokyo. I don't know what the fuck to do. I'm fine with them doing,
No, they went outside of Tokyo.
yeah.
They went to a different town.
I'm actually completely fine with just having a Crueler and Pop Step like pop adventure of them just like doing
Oh
random
yeah, maybe
shit.
maybe we are in a sort of filler.
I'm fine. I'm totally as I maybe I've changed. I've changed as a person, changed the man. Maybe I like filler now. I like filler.
Priscilla, write that down. He likes filler.
I haven't had an opportunity to like fully enjoy like okay, one of our friends, Hosi, has been the biggest proponent of being like, you get to spend more time with characters if you watch their filler, right? But like Naruto, like OG and Naruto Shippuden filler, I'm sorry, Hosi, it sucks. But if it's good filler, like we've been watching Boruto.
Yeah, Boruto's been great.
Boruto was good filler. Like I
It's
mean,
pretty funny.
there's maybe been like one dud episode that we were like, whatever. For the most part, they're doing fun shit. It's entertaining and it's funny. If it's entertaining, funny, and like has somewhat of a story, I'm in. I'm fine. I'm good. Like bad filler is, and they made a whole season of it, in my opinion, is the Hashira training arc. That's a bad filler. Nothing happens, nothing moves the
Get
story
this guy.
forward. What you
Get
liked?
this guy out of
You like
here.
the Hashira training arc?
I enjoy these characters.
Yeah, sure, it's fine.
Tanjiro interacting with these characters.
But what I'm getting at is that like
No, I
that's
get you.
that's one of those things where it's just I mean obviously it's all subjective. You could like whatever you want.
Pretty much the online discourse consensus too is that not a lot of people like the Hashira training arc, and the people that do are the people that are like me, that just
Yeah.
enjoy Tanjiro and enjoy the way that he interacts with the Hashira specifically. I acknowledge that that is not everybody's cup of tea, and
Yeah.
that's perfectly fine. I get it.
It's like I would enjoy I wish we could go back and have some filler for Jujutsu Kaisen season one.
You know what? I agree. I think we need a lot more of like Yuji being a kid.
I mean, just him like hanging out, just like him doing things with Nobara, doing things with Megami, having more missions together. I would enjoy
The
that.
Shibuya arc would have hurt so much
It's just like and not to like veer so much off of vigilantes, but it's like there really isn't much there. Like literally, they have a crap. Like there's a girl who makes crab jokes,
Yeah, she's fun.
and
She's
she's
very
just
like
crab.
Kane
I
adjacent,
don't,
like.
I don't even know what her name is. Her name's Crab. She literally is like, "Don't be crabby."
But anyway,
Yeah, like it's not that if you want us to really deep dive about the episode, they literally go to a pop star in like a mall.
yeah, like a pop star contest or advertisement.
Yeah, and Koichi is the crueler. It's just like eating backstage food and being like, dude, this is cool. He's like, this is cool. Hey, I agreed to some things you didn't like, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Um, And but my point with filler is that some of these things could be great for like Jujutsu Kaisen.
Yeah,
Maybe, but
no,
that's just like wishful like but I don't feel like they would do that just because of like we can't have happiness in Jujutsu Kaisen. So like,
yes,
that's just
yes,
me.
Frab.
That's just
Yes,
me yearning for happiness. Yeah, no, literally in
she explores.
Vigilantes, yeah, she has like a mech suit and she is selling crabs, like crab food.
Yeah, like a seafood. She's like a spokesperson for a seafood restaurant.
Yeah, it's the most sea of sea plots you could ever get. And like I think she's evil. I think she is evil.
No, she's an undercover cop.
Oh yeah,
She's an undercover cop.
uh, she's not evil. Sorry, the undercover cop isn't evil. My bad. My bad. So anyway, that's my hero vigilante. That's my hero vigilantes. All right, so we got a new thing that a new anime they
We're
just
still
came out.
back.
Sentenced to be a Hero. It's an hour-long special.
Hosi is valid. She is.
What was
I
it
I
called?
can enjoy some filler. I agree with her.
Yeah, no, I get it. Listen, I know like filler things are fine. Like I'm not saying that filler is like this terrible thing. It's just
It's not for everybody.
I no, it's like it just has to be good. Just saying, like I'm just like it just has to be, dude. I can't watch it. Like Mecha Naruto is the worst fucking thing I've ever watched in my goddamn life. Like I'll be Gordon Ramsay with this shit. You gotta be an idiot fucking sandwich.
I think Hosi talked to me about that filler.
It's so bad. It's so fucking bad. They have this Land of Crystals arc in Shippuden, and it's this like trying to be this deep story about what the inner workings of a person with a jutsu that is too dangerous. And like she dies anyway. And like it just ends. And then we get right back to Obito's story, and it's like, this is what I've been waiting for. I don't give a
Can't
shit.
wait
Yeah,
for
no,
so Crystal.
Crystal Girl, like shut up. Like she spoilers for the stupid filler. She turns herself into a crystal to sacrifice herself and she drops into the sea
My girl.
and that's it. And Naruto's like, "Oh man, that's terrible." Anyway, like like it's such I don't know, man. I mean, I know they do that in Boruto. Well, they'll just be like, we just
They
watched
also do that a lot, and Boruto does that.
yeah, we're only comparing a lot to Boruto. Honestly, the best filler.
Yeah, Boruto's pretty funny.
But like they do in Boruto, like we just watched the Sasuke Retsudan where Sasuke
Don't
gives
get me started, dog.
Sasuke fights dinosaurs and he gives Sakura a wedding ring to
That you
which
fucking
yeah,
wear.
to which at the end of it Sakura's like, "Can't wear this because till I retire."
Yeah, and literally my words as soon as it happened was like, why the fuck not?
Oh yeah.
Why? Because the animators don't want to draw fucking two lines on her finger? Give me a break.
So stupid. It's not manga canon. It's
Like, God, no,
it's
it's
so
real to
stupid.
me. This is Saku Sasu erasure.
Yeah, so
Nobody can tell me.
I'm just saying, man, like filler is not all bad, but there are bad filler, and I swear to God, I'm sorry. Naruto has some of the worst fucking. I've watched, been watching One Piece, and
Yeah.
I'm like, well, no, no,
I,
I've been watching the anime. We'll get into you in a second. Um, yeah, yeah. Uh, I think I'm on like episode 75, and there's only been maybe like 15 episodes really of filler. They're pretty bad. Like I'm just not watching them
Maybe
because
it's just the era because they're
yeah, it was
Naruto,
weekly.
Naruto and One Piece are big three or OG big three
Yeah,
era.
but Boruto was weekly too, and that was pretty good. I mean, we yeah, yeah, sure. I mean, they just didn't know my story. They just had random people making random shit.
I'm poor kid.
You know, whatever. All right, let's really get let's get we're going back to the schedule.
Distracted.
Sentenced to be a Hero, brand new anime just dropped. Simuldub. Shout out the Simuldubs.
Yeah.
We've had Jujutsu Kaisen, we had Fire Force, and we're not gonna talk about Fire Force. I might. But Simuldub, Sentenced to be a Hero. Dub.
Yes, I do. I have heard that Bleach also has really bad filler, which is
Oh,
also an
yeah,
OG big three.
yeah.
But I I haven't seen Bleach in forever and I never finished it, so don't clock me
I
on my
could
Bleach knowledge.
I could talk about Bleach. Yeah, no, the first it's not even that the filler is bad, but it's the fact that the first
It was
well, no,
confusing.
no, the first like two seasons weren't written how the manga
Okay,
went.
that makes sense
And there
because
was
it
like
was
a
confused.
and there was a differentiating story between what was out in the manga and what was happening in the anime. And then they both collided together to make one of the worst anime adaptations of all time.
Okay, that makes sense.
It's only like people talk about it. It's why it's like always the third of the big
Mm.
three because the anime or the manga is really, I actually read the first 10 chapters of Bleach. It's drawn so like
No,
beautifully.
yeah, the art style is very
Um,
good. That's the one thing I really enjoyed
but
about
the anime
Bleach that
is
I can
not.
remember.
The
I'm
anime,
confused. Well, I also watched it when I was a kid, so of course I'm a little bit confused
it's just hard to
about
get into now.
what's going on.
Yeah, it's
But
just hard to get into. All right, so for the third time, Sentence to be a fucking hero. It's simuldubbed. It just came out. It's actually pretty cool. It's not an isekai, but it's set in this fantasy world. You have like you think that this guy, he's dressed like a hero. He has this kid apprentice basically, and they're out there protecting some knights and shit. And they're fighting some fantasy monsters, and it's like, okay, well, it seems pretty normal. One of the guys that he's with steals this coffin.
yeah, he's like a fucking klepto.
Yeah,
It's so
he
funny.
is pretty funny. Dota, yeah, Dota's hilarious. But yeah, he steals a coffin, and inside the coffin is this goddess,
Mhm.
and she could be revived at any moment. And this hero that we meet is like, "What the fuck is this? Don't want this. Not gonna do this. I'm
Mhm.
leaving." Um, yeah, so we end up finding out that the hero actually killed the goddess later on,
Yeah,
and
that was a pretty big revelation at the end of
yeah,
the
and you're
episode. This
not.
episode was also like an hour long, by
Yeah,
the
yeah.
way.
And it was animated
Oh, like a
fantastic.
movie.
Yeah, it was great. The voice acting was great. The fighting was amazing. It really did feel like a fantasy Ghibli type of movie. It was like very cool with how the colors were. It was cool with the backgrounds. I mean, even though half the episode was in the dark, it was cool to see the big light explosions that he has. Um, and also like the characters were fun interacting with each other. I
Yeah.
feel that with fantasy things, it's always the same like, oh, I'm going to save everybody. Who?
Yeah,
And like everyone's boring.
yeah, I think that's what makes this show and like Freerun very different. Like they turn fantasy completely on their heads in the formula that a lot of fantasy uses. Like think um Lord of the Rings and those types of shows. What's different about Sentenced to be a Hero is that the show at the beginning makes you think that these are just heroes, how the way that we know them, right? Like
Yeah,
they are
traveling band of heroes that are
right,
doing their own thing.
but heroes. So as the show moves forward, we learn that you don't want to be a hero. This is a jail. This is a prison sentence.
Yeah, you're
They are
basically sentenced to death because this world sucks.
yeah, they are forced to sort of give their lives for the Knights of the Realm, and the Knights of the Realm don't give a shit about these
No,
people.
yeah, no.
And we find out towards the end of the episode that Shiloh, he was a knight. He was a knight of the realm, and the reason why he was sentenced to his fate is because he killed the goddess that he was contracted with. Um,
But he was already sentenced to be a hero prior to that. So
oh,
not
he
only,
was.
yeah, yeah.
I thought he was sentenced because of death.
No, no, so like when I'm picking a wall, okay. I don't know for sure, but I'm assuming because of his tattoos that he has. Like a lot of times they'll only show tattoos in anime unless you're a delinquent or if you back in the day, like 300 years ago. You used to get tattoos
Yes, you get tattoos
for being like a thief or
for
being
them.
like, a murderer. You would get your hands chopped off, that sort of thing, or just killed. But he had a bunch of tattoos, like all over, especially he had like, circular marks on him. So it seemed like he was contracted to be, sentenced to be a hero prior to this, and then killed somebody, or then killed the goddess. So that's my assumption that's what happened. They didn't fully explain it, so that's what I think. But yeah, keep going. What you were saying?
They that's what makes it different. Like Free Run is different in the sense that it drops us at the end of a quest and picks us up after the fact of what happens when the heroes finish their quest and there's nothing else to do, or fucking Lord of the Rings where the quest is the story and you get the elixir and all of that jazz. So it was a refreshing thing to see in a fantasy where being the hero isn't exactly the best thing you should be,
Yeah,
apparently. And the goddess Terita, I think is how
yeah.
you say her name.
Teorita.
She's so cute.
Yeah,
I
I always
her
love the
voice
trope.
is great.
I love the tropes of it being like the guy who just doesn't want to be like here with anybody, but he has the person who just loves being near everybody.
Yeah,
So like she's just like, "Will you
they
pet?"
attract people.
I love it. Him being like, "Dude, get away from me." She's like, "Pet me
Yeah,
right
it's like
now.
praise me.
Praise me, for I am your goddess."
Yeah, she's so funny.
And
Like 4 feet
he's
of
like, "No, I won't. Get away from me."
the fighting is also really good. There was probably like what, like maybe like 20 minutes of him just
Yeah,
kicking
just
ass.
kicking ass,
Yeah.
taking names, and like being disregarded from the people he just saved.
Yeah.
It is an interesting world aspect. I mean, it's not super original per se to be like, oh yeah, the guy who you think is a hero is not a hero, and everybody that even though he saved everybody, everybody hates him. It's like, okay, that's not like the biggest like wow factor. I think it's just purely the fact that we had an hour long spectacle of like cool animation, great voice acting, and like interesting characters enough to push the plot forward. It's only one episode, but I am interested to see like what the world building is in terms of like what these heroes are because they have like different powers and different like aspects of like what their system is. So it's like if you give a contract to a goddess, you get their power and and whatever Shiloh's power system is like he creates explosions or throw he can take knives and throw them and he becomes
That's
explosions.
the goddess's power. The goddess can she's the goddess of knives, so she can
Yeah.
summon swords and blades and stuff like that.
And he loves throwing knives. So it's a perfect match in heaven. So I'm interested to see like other heroes. I
Other
want
goddesses.
yeah, well that too, but it's like I want to see because this guy doesn't seem like I mean he killed a goddess because she asked him to
Yes,
or
the
because
only
the
thing that she
goddess
could
was
do.
going to like the goddess that he was contracted to prior was gonna die. And if she dies, she becomes part of this like growth or whatever bad guy growth it's whatever it's
What
called.
happens is he's fighting like a demon growth. I guess there's a bunch of different demon lords in
It's
this
like the thing
in this
from every
universe.
Ghibli, like every Ghibli movie has like the growth that takes over and
It
everybody,
does look a lot like that.
yeah, like imagine the bad
Like
natural growth.
Princess Mononoke, what
Yeah,
happens in that? Then it's very similar to what the demon stuff sort of looks like. So it seems like there's this sickness almost that's going around, and she got infected by it, and there was this he explains it as there being like this sort of mutual understanding between them that she was going to become evil if they let her become fully possessed by this. So he kills her, and in his trial he's explaining to like the high septon that that's what he was trying to do and that he was innocent, and the only reason why him and his squadron were out there was because he was following orders. And the Septon are like, nah, fuck
yeah,
you,
we don't
Lipton,
believe you.
fuck you, you're a hero now.
Yeah,
And so I'm interested to see kind of what sort of corruption is going on in
yeah,
this world. And then another thing that I really enjoyed about this is that at the beginning, I didn't feel out of place. Like even though we kind of started where they were, their two main characters, Dota and Shiloh, are already speaking to each other. Their conversation gave enough of what was happening that I didn't feel like I was thrown into
yeah.
the middle of of a battle or thrown into the middle of the world. Like they explained it very well.
I feel like they kind of did throw you in the middle of everything, and I think that's what the show did good because, a lot of what I don't like about shows that they take forever about the introductions. They take so fucking long to tell me who this person is, what they do, what they eat for every single morning. It's like I don't care.
No, I
Like,
get that. No,
yeah.
I hate being thrown into a world and I don't know what the fuck is going on.
Oh, yeah, no.
So I that's what I'm saying that I felt like this show did a really good job of doing that, of throwing me into a world, but also
Yeah.
explaining
Interesting.
through conversation what they're doing, who they are,
Yeah.
why we're here.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm interested to see what more world building they have. What I kind of hope is that, the higher ups in this world are actually right about this. Like I hope that they're like right about
Also,
sentencing people.
dude is like
Like I hope that he's actually a bad guy.
that could be
Like it would be cool to be like he's trying to redeem himself, but like keeps getting thrown back to being
mhm,
like,
that'd be
oh,
cool.
it's like if you get a I want to find out more about the contracts with goddesses. It's like, oh, if you're like an actual murderer and you team up with a goddess, you're the one who's infecting her. Like you're the actual infection. Like,
Mhm,
you're fighting off these things, but you're the one drawing it here. Like
mhm.
I would be interested to
That'd be
see
cool.
like, hey man, like, no, you gotta die. It's like you're helping us, but you're not. So it would be cool to see that revelation later on. I doubt it. Um, like
The
I
conspiracy corner.
yeah, it would be cool to see that. It would be cool to see like if the higher ups they had this sort of corruption, but are also kind of like part of the reason why it's happening.
Yeah,
Like
like they're the ones that are like maybe working with the demon lord or something and
yeah.
they're bringing it so that there's stuff for the knights to do, maybe.
Yeah, I want to see more like factions of this world. I want to know about like the living people, what they're doing here. I hope that the next it's already been delayed actually. The next episode was already delayed. They weren't ready. They weren't ready.
Oh,
Um, but yeah, so we'll see what they do. I mean, that making hour-long episodes in anime like to maintain like how
week to week.
yeah, it's hard to do. So I don't know how I fear that this is gonna peter out pretty fucking quickly, and I think that like let's just say the next three episodes are gonna be dog shit. That's my assumption.
They're working too fast and
Yeah,
like the same thing that fucking happened with Uzumaki.
yeah, maybe. Well, no, that's different. That's a lot different. That wasn't that they weren't ready for it. They just didn't want to do it, and then they gave it to other.
We think they
Oh,
weren't ready for it and
no.
they did really good like 1 to 2 episodes and then they weren't ready and then it got bad.
I could tell you the whole story about that, but that's
Repeat,
that's not
repeat
what happened.
Uzumaki.
Um, yeah, no. So that's my prediction. I hope it's not true, but that's my. It is a cool first episode of a new anime. So definitely go watch it if you haven't
Yeah,
watched it yet. Moving on, we just have a couple. We can go right to the game. We'll talk about the game. There's like free runs coming up, and
I'm very excited for free
we
runs.
got some other. There's just Google what's coming out. Hey, you know what's coming out next week? Free run. Know what we're gonna talk about next week? Free run.
Y'all gonna get sick of me.
Yes. Okay. So we're gonna do this game. So last year we watched a total of like we watched probably 15 anime total, but we watched all the way through like 11. And while it wasn't the best year for anime, in my opinion, it was still really good. But we're gonna do a bracket challenge because we didn't get a chance to do this yet. And the bracket challenge
Celebrate our
is
new year.
yes, to celebrate New Year, we're gonna rank and try to not we're gonna try and persuade each other. I will be pliable with how I'm persuaded. If you feel
Easier for me.
if you feel so strongly about this, then I will go with your opinion.
You're about to glaze the fuck out of Spy Family.
Yeah, okay. So we have Gachiakuna, Spy Family, Demon Slayer movie, Kaiju number 8, season 2, My Hero, Vigilante season 1, My Hero season 8, 2B Hero X, Don season 2, Solo Leveling season 2, Boruto, the entire thing. um, the Chainsaw Man Reze movie and Has Been Hotel season 2. Which one do you want to take first?
Oh boy.
We can just go top. Let's go top to bottom.
Okay.
Okay, so we got Spy Family versus Demon Slayer and Infinity Castle. It's pretty easy for me. It's Demon Slayer, Infinity Castle. I don't. I did it. I did it. I did. I randomized this entire thing. So this is a completely randomizer of all these things.
Make me choose between my two kids.
Dude. Everybody has a favorite, and
Well, I can't glaze Spy
yeah, good
Family.
luck. I'm not.
Dude, I can't
It's Demon
glaze
Slayer. It's Demon.
Spy Family if you put it against Demon
It's
Slayer.
Demon Slayer. I can. Do Demon Slayer.
It's Demon
Yeah,
Slayer.
yeah. Just there's no choice. Okay,
Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it because we finished Spy Family and
okay.
we didn't talk about it.
All right, Spy Family season three. Okay, this is I'll go really quick with this. I thought the first 5 episodes of Lloyd's backstory were the most compelling thing in this
Oh,
entire
it was
show. It
beautiful.
was great. It was well told. It was compelling because I actually was on the edge of my seat looking forward to next week's episode because I was like, man, war stories are one of my favorite things in all of like media. So getting a good one and how it was being told in a way that was not just so cliche that was like hurting me. Um, it was great and it was heartbreaking too. So like I like those 5 episodes. After that, did not give a shit up until like the very end with this like terrorist subplot they had going on. And I was just like, dog, this is okay at best. And then they're like, we're done. And that was it. Almost zero your content this whole season.
Present
Yeah,
in
not that
this
like I
season.
need like your in it, but it's just like it would be cool, you know?
See, I love Spy Family. I really enjoy these characters. I enjoy the way they interact with each other. I love seeing what sort of shenanigans Anya gets herself into and how she's going to continue this facade Bond. I call him Bor.
Or
Bond is one
or
of my favorite characters. I love the way that he interacts with these characters and how he is characterized even though he is a dog that cannot talk.
he
But
wasn't even in this season.
yeah, he was not in this present in this season, which is a problem. But
So your favorite character wasn't in the season.
say is that while I enjoy this anime and I enjoy the themes that it discusses and um touches upon, I'm an anime only watcher. I have not read any of the manga. I don't know where the manga is at currently.
Yeah.
I don't know how it is produced, like if it's weekly, monthly. I'm not sure. But I've spoken about this with a couple of friends and we've all kind of come to the consensus that we're tired of the will they won't they and we're anticipating now like how is this love story between Lloyd and Yor going to progress, like we needed to pick up the pace because it's starting to get old in my opinion, but I personally wouldn't stop watching Spy Family because I enjoy Anya and I enjoy the family that much. Um, so I will also say that the break that we got of Lloyd's backstory and we get to learn more about the war that happened and like the Cold War that's currently going on was it was like a breath of fresh air for the anime. It was beautifully told. It was very complex and it sort of set the theme for the rest of the season, in my opinion. This was a very Lloyd centric season. Like it really explored Lloyd's inner feelings. And we got sort of a break between the usual, like all the stuff that happened in season two. Um, but that being said, it's not as good as Demon Slayer the movie. It blows it out of the water.
It's not even like
Unfortunately, it and I love Demon Slayer. Demon Slayer is probably one of my favorite anime. So one of my
yeah.
favorite stories. So it just
Well, I'm thinking about it like the whole point of like Anya's story is to get these Stellas, right? And like this is I have a ranking of how many Stellas she has, and she has like 3 of those Thunderbolts and 4 Stellas. So essentially, she has 1 Stella. It's like, dude, we're 3 seasons in and we're not making any progress. It's like, I don't know, man. There's like no progress of anything that's happening.
Moving a little bit slowly
It's
from
slow,
each
man. We're about to be on
starship.
season 4, and there's already been 2 movies. It's crazy. But yeah, the Demon Slayer movie. We could talk more about the Demon Slayer movie as we go forward because that's just moving forward. So like, we'll talk about the losing one a little
We
bit.
also did talk about it when it
Yeah,
came out, so if you want to go look at our thoughts from there, you should absolutely go look at our video about it.
yeah. All right. So the next one that we have is My Hero Vigilante season 1 versus My Hero season 8. It's hilarious that these two are here. That's I didn't make this. It's animated. It's not. It's not. It's season 8, My Hero Vigilante or My Hero. Like it's just leaps and bounds better than Vigilantes. So while I enjoy Vigilantes season 1, I enjoy all the characters. It's just that season 8 was like one of the greatest wrap ups to an anime of all time. So like there's
I'm
no
the resident My Hero hater.
there's the you can't even in my opinion, this is like I always felt that like Full Metal Alchemist has a really rough ending, but like it lands on its feet. That's what it happens. It lands on its feet. Naruto just kind of ends like Shippuden because it was leading up to the next thing. Hunter x Hunter didn't even end. Bleach is still going. Like
One Piece is
One
still.
Piece is still going. It's like I'm looking around this room. What has ended? Like Jujutsu Kaisen, terrible in my opinion. Terrible fucking ending.
Evangelion kind of.
Just kind. That one's not even doesn't end.
Evangelion's a question mark.
Yeah. So like My Hero landing the ending and it being like I feel like a lot of people who read it versus watching it were like, "What the fuck were people talking about?" We're gonna talk more about are you going with season 8?
Uh,
You're going with season 8.
but only because we have 8 fucking seasons to land on with My Hero
Yeah.
Academia versus Vigilantes. Like Vigilantes is just the anime Vigilantes is just starting.
Yeah.
So we still
Unfortunate.
have a lot of cushion. We don't get as much interaction with the vigilante characters as we do with My Hero. So there's a lot of I'm the My Hero hater, but there's a lot of tender love and care with
Yeah.
8 fucking seasons of characters. And despite how I feel about My Hero's ending, it is a good wrap up for these characters. It is a good wrap
Yeah.
up for the series as a
We
whole.
can still talk more about My Hero. We have more to talk about My Hero. So save your thoughts for My Hero. So save those. We have Don season 2 versus Solo Leveling season 2. Don, yeah. Okay.
Dude,
Yeah, I'm not even really gonna fight it. I'm not. I know Solo Leveling.
we go back and forth with solo leveling just between us and our regular day-to-day conversations all the time.
It's hard. It's hard to say because it's like Solo Leveling. I've actually watched him versus the ant the monster thing on YouTube like 6 times.
Yeah, but like Alex Lee, we love that guy.
Yeah, it's great. It's great. It's great. We
I
went
mean,
to actually
Alex
go
Lee's in
watch.
Flip These Hands.
He is. We went to go watch the first season or the second season of Solo Leveling. We got like 5. We might keep watching it. But we went to go watch it again in dub because we watched it in sub originally, and
We
we
like Alex Lee.
yeah, and we were like, why did this win? So I get it.
Like, don't get me wrong, it is very good.
I get it. Like I understand why it won Anime of the Year over like Free Run, but like I'm a Free Run. Will never say that Free Run. Yeah.
I will fight for her
But
honor.
it's Dandadan. Dandadan is just so much more fun. So yeah, Dandadan over Solo Leveling.
It's just so different. Like solo leveling is really fun. Their characters are really like interesting. The world is interesting, but it's every other fucking shonen.
Yeah.
Dandadan is if you if you look past everything that we talked about when we talked about our Dandadan
Yeah.
videos, it, it's a lot
More than just Gooner bait.
it is a lot more than that. So, and it's just funny. It's
Yeah.
funny.
And speaking of Gooner bait, we have Chainsaw Man Ray Reze arc movie versus Has Been a Hotel. Wow. I think it has to be Chainsaw Man. I'm just saying. Okay, I'll say mine while you think. I think it's Chainsaw Man over Has Been Hotel. I didn't watch season 1 of Has Been Hotel. I'm currently watching it, but I did watch season 2. I enjoyed the songs. I thought it was cool. I just thought that there were so many like just plot holes that were like, hey, Charlie's so annoying to her fucking girlfriend and what's her name? Vagina?
Baggy.
Yeah,
It's,
Vaggie.
it's vagina.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, Vaggie's just like, okay, whatever, it's cool. It doesn't matter. It's like, dude, it's like, can you be real? Like, dude, like Charlie's being so annoying. She wasn't as annoying. Like, I'm not saying annoying as in like her character, well, like how she sounds is annoying, but she was just annoying me as a person. And she keeps having this like, oh, I'm the god. I can make everybody okay. Everybody is like, I can make anybody good. It's like, no, you're embarrassing yourself and everybody else. Like, apparently, Serpentis is the only person that's ever anybody's ever been
Michael
good.
Serpentius.
And he's great, and he's great. I love him. But like, there's a lot of problems in season two, and not saying it's bad. I like season two. I just don't think it matches anywhere close to the Chainsaw Man movie, which has so many deeper meanings and so many things that make uh, being a person what it makes to be a person. um, I think it's Chainsaw Man.
Especially a person that has experienced trauma
Yeah,
and not just regular like regular run of the mill trauma, sexual trauma.
yeah.
So
Before you
like
go into it, which one did you choose?
yeah. Priscilla said Charlie is a little annoying, not gonna lie, but love her still. Like that, yeah, that's and I think to talk about has been, I think that
Oh,
that
choose which one. Choose which one. You're, before we move on, just choose. Cause if you're going to talk about one of these choices, then
talk about both of them.
okay. So which one are you choosing?
I
Five.
think I'm also gonna choose Chainsaw Man.
Okay, we're both choosing Chainsaw Man. Talk about has been.
Okay, to talk about Priscilla's comment, I absolutely 100% agree with you. I think that that was absolutely the whole point. Is Charlie is trying to come to terms with Serpentius having gotten redeemed, and why isn't it working for anybody else? And she does kind of have this like savior god
She's like
complex
white
of
knighting everybody.
white knighting
I can't
everybody and having
believe,
this savior complex
dude,
of being like
when
the one that is going to save everybody. No, you are just, and I think Baggy kind of like takes her off of that pedestal a little bit to be like,
sort
no,
of.
you're helping them. You are not the reason that they
Yeah.
are doing these things. And like everybody, that's the point. Everybody at this hotel is to help others. It's not a, and I also think it just becomes from her fucking nepo baby
No, yeah,
like
that's
nepo baby mentality. But yeah, that I also find that I enjoyed the songs more in season one than season two. My favorite songs were obviously Angel and Husk's songs. They were great.
yeah.
Uh, but not that season two fell short for me. It didn't. It really didn't for the most part. I think Fox as a villain is super fun,
Yeah.
and I'm
I loved all those
excited.
songs.
Yeah, I'm excited to see where season three goes as Valentino being the head V, or what is seeming to be the head V.
It's gonna be the guy who does the radio show. Is gonna Alistair. Alistair's gonna be the bad guy.
You think so? Well,
Yeah, yeah. He
he
was gonna.
three. But I mean, like as the
He's
head
always
of
been the bad guy.
I mean, as the head of the V's is what I'm talking about. The
No, I
Valentino.
don't think it matters anymore. The V's are gone.
Well, it does
The
matter
V's are
because it's
gone.
gonna affect the
No,
Angel
I
specifically.
know.
But
Yeah. All
yeah.
right.
But as far as what takes the cake, it's absolutely Chainsaw Man. The animation is
Yeah.
so many
All right. We're gonna talk
layers
about
to
that.
that.
Save it for that. All right. The next one we got is Gachiaka to season one versus
Just a yapper.
Gachiaka to season one versus the Demon Slayer movie.
Okay, you know what? This is when it gets tricky for me because
This is when
Gachiakura
the last one's very
is
tricky for you.
so fucking good. Gotcha. I want all of my friends to watch Gachiakura.
Seriously, it's great.
I want to talk about this with other people because it's the art style is so different from what we've really seen so far in like mainstream anime. So I'm not talking about like it does kind of look it okay. It takes in my opinion, it takes a lot of inspiration from Soul Eater and like Panty and Stocking. Like it kind of mixes those art styles together, and it makes sense because the creator what did work on Soul Eater. But it's just thank you Priscilla for it being on your list. It's just it looks really cool. The story is really cool. It's very different from other shonen that's out here right now. Um
Where's the butt? Are you choosing Demon Slayer? Because if you just talked about
okay, I will choose Demon Slayer.
okay, save Demon Slayer then. Okay, so you're choosing Demon Slayer. Um,
He has a timer up on
I
me.
will. I was going to start it. If you were gonna keep going, I was gonna put time. Like you got 1 minute left. Okay, I'm gonna go with
Yakuda.
nah. Okay, I will go Gachiaka. Then we could rock paper scissors for it.
Okay,
See which one.
that's
Okay,
fair.
I'm gonna go with Gachiakata for basically all the reasons she just said. But I'm mostly going with because I feel like the Demon Slayer movie, while it's really cool and I can't wait to own it on Blu-ray whenever they decide to put it the fuck out, um, it just wasn't like it would easily could have been edited down differently to not be so long and not be so jagged in how it came out. Like, why do we need 35 minutes of the Akaza backstory?
Get this guy out of
No,
here.
don't give this guy
Get
out of
this
here.
guy
I'm
out of
not the
here.
only one with the gripes with the gripes of this. Like it was I don't feel like it was edited very oddly. Like there was too many arcs that just kind of like moved into each other. And that's how it happens in the manga, but you don't gotta take exactly what happens in the manga and do it that way. Like there are tons of ways to do it. You could have easily have made the Akaza backstory into its own like 4 episode thing and made more money. Like, but you don't gotta bog down the entire movie with that. I understand that that's how it needed to be, but I feel like edited wise, in my opinion, I feel like it could have been edited better.
Get a load of this guy.
Yeah, go ahead, get a little. I don't care. What? And I'm gonna talk about if I win, I'm gonna talk about Gachiakata because Gachiakata has one of the best first seasons of a show. Like it's basically gonna be this new gen's like the show. This is gonna be
It
the
definitely
it's gonna be the new like big three. Like
for sure.
this is the newish big three. Like and now that My Hero, Jujutsu Kaisen, those shows are ending. This show's just starting up, and it's gonna be taking the spots of his cool power system. The coloring's awesome. The fact that we have an actual graffiti artist on it, like we have cool representation of characters,
Yeah, it's a
like
very diverse
cast,
diverse cast and diverse
and the issues
design for sure. That's another thing I really enjoy about this anime.
and the issues that they're tackling don't necessarily get tackled in shonen
No.
anime. So I am interested to see, especially like the types of abuse that's happening in this. I'm gonna be interested to see what they have moving forward because there's tons of room here for creative like ideas. Like, hey,
CR conspiracy
yeah,
corner is the
literally,
best about
yeah,
Otaku.
literally, it's so much fun to theorize what's going to happen in the show because it's such a fun universe to do. Now, with what I've talked about, have I dissuaded you at all?
Nah, dude, I'm still,
Okay, all right, all right,
I'm still
all right.
sitting.
Rock, paper. We'll do best 2 out of 3. We'll do it on shoot.
Okay.
All right, rock,
Rock,
paper,
paper,
scissors,
scissors,
shoot.
shoot.
Rock,
Rock,
paper,
paper,
scissors,
scissors,
shoot.
shoot.
Rock,
Fuck.
paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. I win. All right, got shocked. It's moving on over to Demon Slayer.
I'm not all that mad, but damn it.
All right, we got Kaiju number 8, season 2 versus My Hero season 8.
See, this is the other thing. And then it's literally because it just this is another thing. It's just moving so slow. Kaiju number 8 has so much potential to blow My Hero season 8 out of the fucking water,
Debatable.
but it went so slow. Like
The
it's
first 8 episodes of the second season were some of the worst fucking things I've watched.
it's just so
And it sucked
there's too
though.
much build up because
Yeah.
because you know that where they're going to get to is going to be so fucking cool and it's going to be so great and
Tell me I'm wrong though.
Kafka's going to be my man forever and it
As soon as Kafka left the story,
it,
it got instantly better. It got instantly better. I know, me too. I love Kafka too. But boy, when he left the story and it became, I don't remember what his name is, but light blue haired guy with the ice powers, as soon as it became him and the guy with pink hair, as soon as it became those two guys' story, I was so in it. I was so in the story. I was like, man, this is fucking good. And then it came back to Kafka, and he did the same stupid shit that they were telling him not to do.
Yeah, like they're
They're trying to tell you,
developing so many other characters in the story, but they're not developing the protagonist, which is Kafka.
and he has, I love him,
Yeah,
but he
love
has the,
that
he,
man.
but he has the dumbest theme song in the fun. It's the dumbest fucking theme song in the world, and I knew that he was gonna come save the girl at the very end of the
It
of the
is also
season.
very
It
predictable.
was like, oh my God, shut up.
Like
It,
it
yeah.
has so much potential. Like you can't tell me that it doesn't have
Oh,
potential
I love
to be.
fucking big
It
kaiju's
it
fighting.
has potential. It's just it's another it's like Spy Family for me, where it is moving a little bit too slowly. But the buildup of things, it's gonna
Yeah.
be great once they get here.
And it's not even to say like everything's like bad about this. Like not like the good thing, the things that make Kaiju number eight cool are the things that like make every other anime cool. Like you get big fights that are sick, you have cool powers that are
Big
sick,
monster.
and you have moments that build up to be like a hero type thing, right? But the in between of what's happening during it, it's slow and it's like I just don't get like I know Kafka's into the captain. Not into me. I don't know what it is. It seems like a platonic thing, but
I
it's
think
not.
it's platonic. I do
Um,
think it's platonic.
but at the same time, it's like posed that like she likes him a little bit, and it's like I don't care. Like when they were up on like that was just not a real person. Remember when they went on the roof and they had that guy?
They're both just
Yeah,
awkward
no, no, no. They
characters.
are awkward, but that's not how people talk. People don't have conversations like she's sitting there.
In water
I, oh
with
my God,
giant
whatever,
skyscraper lizards.
whatever. Kafka can have easily normal conversations with anybody else. He goes and he's like, "Hey, can I sit here?" And she starts going into some dialogue, and he's like, "Yes, we do this." It's like I'm not explaining it well because I haven't watched it, but I just remember specifically thinking to myself, like, Chat GPT wrote this
You see,
conversation.
but this is the funny thing about Kaiju number eight too is that like while the in between does move really fucking slow, I feel like Kaiju number eight would benefit from just a tad bit more filler. Like
Oh,
I think that like I think I need to see these characters interact with each other more to be able to feel more emotion
no, we
when they
need
do shit.
canon. We need canon interactions.
We just need both.
Yeah, we don't need no 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 we
Need
don't
both.
no the filler
No.
we got the filler and remember the ending of or the beginning of this where they
Vision.
were like hanging out at the like the kid
Yeah.
zone. That was not like a real thing, that was a
But
anime only. But I want real conversations between these people, like I want them to be doing, sure,
we
whatever.
need filler canon
Yes,
mix.
we're choosing My Hero.
Bring back the Naruto filler canon mix.
No, all this to say, My Hero season 8 is moving on.
But
We had you.
it makes me so mad because Kaiju number eight has so much potential. It has so much potential.
To Be Hero X or Don Don season
I
two. I'll
forgot.
take this one.
I forgot what it's to be here.
We didn't finish the series, but we did get up to like the last episode. We just gotta finish it. It's a cool like anthropology story. Is anthropology the right word? I don't know. It's a good story.
Anthology. It's
Anthropology.
anthology.
Fucking anthropology. What am I fucking looking for?
Clothes.
Dinosaurs, clothes? Is that what it is? I don't fucking know. Um, yeah, so it is great because it starts at the end. Yeah. Yeah, whatever
Archaeology.
I work in radio, not words. What do you want me to tell you? You want me to know words? You want me to know things? What are you talking? I'm talking about anime right now. What are you talking about? Get real. Anyway, back to my animation. Um, yeah, it's cool. It starts from the end and goes to the beginning, and it's like a story that like I don't think I've ever seen a story go from two different animation styles because it went from 3D to 2D, and that's fucking sick. Almost all the stories were really cool. I kind of fell off towards the end because I was like, man, can we just get to what the fuck we're talking about? Um, but I loved Queen, I think her name was.
Yeah, I
She had
really enjoyed Queen
she had the
too.
coolest fights. It's just the thing is, it's a fur. I mean, it was a long fucking season. It's like 24 episodes, and that was just continuously happening one after another. It's like, man, when you're on the grind for watching things every week to week, it's like sometimes you do need that break. I was happy to get breaks in between other shows. I think that show needed a break, just so I can take a pause and then come back to it. But now we've taken too long a pause, so we're gonna finish it. But it's just like, yeah, it was okay. It's not beating Dandadan season two.
No, and it's not beating down to Dawn season two.
So
I really thought that you were going to give your spiel for why To Be Hero X was going to beat
no,
Dawn to Dawn.
no.
Like, To Be Hero X is really
It's
cool for
fun.
the
It's
fact
cool.
that it is an anthology and it all kind of comes together at the end and you get to see different characters and different people's stories. And like he said, the animation switch to show the passage of time is really cool. But yeah, it's Dawn to Dawn.
Yeah. All right. We have
But we're To Be Hero X
likers.
OTers.
Yeah, we're likers. We
Mm-hmm.
enjoy it. We enjoy enjoyers. All right, so we have the entirety of
Dude,
the entire the
Chainsaw Man.
the entirety. Hold on, it's the entirety of Boruto. Not like all the filler, but just the manga canon Boruto things
Think
and the Chainsaw Man Red. Like, why? Now you may ask yourself, why is Boruto in a 2025 bracket? We watched 62 episodes of canon Boruto in like not even a month, less than a month. We started it like December 18th. We 20 days we watched all of it.
so bad. And you could only rewatch Naruto so many times until you're like, all right, when is Shikamaru gonna choke up and also and this shit's gonna happen. Like
Yeah.
when does
You
that
gotta explain it to him. Choose your thing. Which one, Boruto or Chainsaw Man?
Chainsaw Man? I'm
Crazy.
not gonna see fucking Denji fight dinosaurs and then hold claws with a dinosaur. Like I saw Sasuke,
That was so funny.
Demon
It's
of the
so
Rinnegan,
funny.
Uchiha hold hands with a dinosaur. Are you kidding
That
me?
was so
I
funny. Farewell.
I
Farewell,
told
my friend.
seeing these fuck ass dinosaurs, I'm not finishing this show. I don't care how far we got because at that point we only had like what, like 10 episodes
Yeah.
left. I'm like, I'm not finishing this
Well, you
shit.
did. So you lied.
Dinosaurs were gone, and
Oh, that was so funny. That was so
to
funny.
admit, watching it, I never thought I would see the day where I saw fucking ninjas with Glocks fight dinosaurs. Priscilla, since I'm pretty sure you're still here. It was that episode. It's not canon,
So funny.
but that episode was the Velocipaster.
It's so
Was
funny.
absolutely the
It
Velocipaster.
was the most hilarious thing I've ever watched.
Ninjas fighting dinosaurs.
You know, that's
I was besides myself.
you
I
know,
wanted to turn it off.
my the things that make a successful movie for me because I'm big into archaeology. Um, the things that make movies so great for me is ninjas.
Yeah,
Di
you fucking
Hold
love
on,
Jurassic Park.
ninjas, dinosaurs, and guns. And you know what? This all had. And you know what? The Velocipaster had all of them. And it got
Go watch the
the
Velocipaster.
seamless integration of all those things. You know who got killed a lot?
Priscilla goes, I'm interested.
Dude, I swear to God, it's man, and I'm both Boruto and the Velocipaster had dinosaurs, guns, and ninjas. Just saying. Okay, fuck.
Dude, do not tell me you're gonna go with Boruto. Do not tell me you're gonna go with
Whatever, Chainsaw Man. All right, Chainsaw Man. All right, so we're in the top four. We have Gachiakata versus My Hero Season 8.
Dude, gotcha. Hands down for me. Gotcha, Akuda.
Eh,
Hands down.
you got a minute to make your argument.
Okay, I am going with Gotcha Akuda. Probably more so because of just like it's new, it's fresh, it has a whole new take on shonen and diversity in anime, and it's just so much. It's so different from My Hero, and not that like we're tired of My Hero or the world. It's just it's nice to have this sort of refreshing take on um powers that we can kind of similarize in other anime. And I also just find the characters a lot more fun. It's a little bit more grown up, I would say. I think My Hero is a very good starter anime. Gachi it's a little more seasoned, I would say. And it's just just a little seasoned. And it's just it was
5 seconds.
much more binge worthy to me than My Hero.
You're
You're not
done.
watching My
That's it.
Hero unless you've seen the rest of the other seasons.
Okay, I'm gonna fight for my hero. This is one of the best anime endings of all time. I don't even think it made you cry multiple times.
Because I'm a lady.
Yeah, okay, but it made lots of people it made lots of people cry multiple times. I think it's one of the greatest like hero stories that we have. Like nowadays, like Marvel's fallen off pretty fucking heavily in terms of like its impact on culture, and I feel like My Hero has impacted culture too. And I know it's 8 seasons versus 1 season, but I feel like this, just looking at this last season, it was movie worthy, but also that it was animated so well, it looked like a movie. Um, I don't know. I got time left. Doesn't matter. Just I think My Hero season 8 is like one of the best ending seasons of all time. And I just like, if you've watched all of them up to this point, this is a great ending for these stories and these characters with time.
Nah, you finished on the 1 minute mark.
There you go. Okay, so what, rock, paper, scissors were?
Yeah, we're rock, paper,
Okay.
scissors.
Rock, paper, scissors
Yeah, we're
for Gotcha and My Hero. Okay. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper. Okay, go. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Oh, you win. Okay, good.
that goes on.
Okay, Don season 2 versus Chainsaw Man.
Is it gentlemen?
Okay, what are you choosing?
If you know, go ahead. Because I don't.
I'm saying Don. This is great. This is good for the listening audience.
People that would be just listening. Um, this is hard for me.
Yep.
I
Yep.
don't know how we got to Gooner bait against Gooner bait.
Oh, we did. My Gooner bait is Don.
Argument would be the same for either.
Okay, so choose one.
That it's
Okay, so choose.
more than what it seems.
Okay, so choose one. You literally, I'm gonna give you 10 seconds.
See how he puts me on a timer.
Yeah, I do, because you're gonna be like, 5 seconds.
Yeah. Dun dun dun.
Okay, we
Dun.
both choose Don. Why are you choosing? Why do you think Chainsaw Man is not going forward? Got a minute.
I think for me, Chainsaw Man doesn't go forward because I know what happens. Whereas in Dandadan, I don't know where we're going. And not that where we go in Chainsaw Man is bad. It's after we deal with Makima that I think it kind of falls off a little bit. And Chainsaw Man people can come for me for that because I didn't finish reading after that. Um, I think it's sort of my same argument with Gachiakura. Like it's fresher for me. I'm more so able to theorize as I am to anticipate, which sometimes for me is a lot more fun. I get to come up with my own things and yeah.
Okay. Why I don't think Chainsaw Man makes me feel like I just ran through a pile of garbage and I ate like three dirty diapers and I rubbed the rest of it on me. Like it makes me feel like such a dirty bitch. Like Chainsaw
See,
Man,
I knew that was gonna be.
yeah, Chainsaw Man just makes me feel dirty, and Don makes me feel happy. Like I don't know, I like the colors more.
It's like it can't be more simpler.
It's just honestly that it's just, as someone who's an expert in anthropology, like it's just, you gotta believe me when I say that Chainsaw Man is just, it's cool. It's cool. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying Chainsaw Man for
No,
me is like
love.
It's cool. I've enjoyed it so much that I've read forward in the manga. But like I just think Dandadan's just a superior thing for me. Like I enjoy it more. I enjoy consuming that more than the dirty diapers that I'm consuming.
You can't be a Grammy boy all the
Yeah,
time.
you can't. All right, so before we come to the final bracket, we have Gachiakata season one versus Dandadan season two for our 2025 bracket challenge. Who will win right now? Make your choice. Gachiakata versus
Do
Dandadan.
you have a decision?
Yeah.
What is it?
Oh. Oh, it's Gachiakata.
Yeah, my decision was
Okay. Yeah,
Gachiakata.
yeah. Okay. We'll talk about why. Okay. I think Gachiakata over Dandadan. And it's not because I honestly I like both these anime
Equally.
probably equally.
That's how I feel about that too.
It's just like there's more there to like make me want to wonder about what's happening
That's my
further
argument. So
versus Don. Like Dandadan's cool to consume weekly, and I'm like, this is fun. And I'm excited to see what happens next, but I'm not like theorizing what happens next. So it's like literally the next episode they could be licking balls in Antarctica, and I don't know, a Tyrannosaurus Rex monster comes from the sky. Like like literally that could happen. And the dinosaur will be wearing a thong. Like I don't know. There is so much
it's gonna mean something
yeah,
else.
yeah. Who knows what that means? But we will find. You know, it's just like I don't know. With like gotcha, it's at least like the biggest surprise I had from there was someone had a gun.
Oh my god, you should go back and listen to us
Someone
talk
had
about
a
this
gun.
because that that broke that broke us that week.
Yeah, that broke me for the entirety of like a month. Like talking about who has a gun and why everybody should have a gun. Pro gun rights
No,
for
you weren't
Gachiagava.
kidding because any other type of media we consumed then on was, damn, you know what they need here?
Oh
A gun.
God.
Like, dude.
Yeah, so what I'm getting at is like both of them are fun, and both of them can have its own thing. It's just the theorizing chemistry set that we're able to play with is so much more advanced, and there's because these things could happen. I could literally theorize what I just said about T-Rexes flying from the sky with a thong on, but like you would be like, "What the fuck? No."
That's
But
what I saw on Don 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 this week.
yeah, and then it happens, and then it's like, I knew, don't you? Yeah, I mean, it's also like my detractors of Don Da Don is like, yeah, it's pretty horny. You could easily pause on plenty of places, and I'm sure people have. Yeah.
There's plenty of people that have stopped watching Don 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 because of
Oh, I'm talking about
what it was.
pausing on the screen and being like,
Oh,
yeah, I'm sure that
I
and
see.
dropped it and drop.
I see. But
Uh,
that is the thing. Like a lot of people have dropped this anime or have chosen not to watch it altogether because of the discourse they see online about it.
And that's kind of where I stand with it. But that's do you have any other thoughts for the thing or
I feel like it's like literally putting like for a bunch of these animes that we've talked about, it's like putting apple pie versus blueberry pie against each other,
yeah,
right? Like they're different, but they're the same. The, putting Gachiakara and Dandadan together, like against each other, is like putting apple pie against a dinosaur in a thong.
that's true.
They're just their own things, and they exist on their own rights, on their high tower pillars
Yeah,
equally. But I think it really comes down to your taste. Are you more of a sci-fi fantasy comedy person, or are you more of a uh, shonen grungy, uh, hip hoppy type of person? There's a lot of like
sure.
street fashion
Yeah, she's all
in
about
God.
the street.
Anyway,
She's
a lot of
she's
that stuff
all about
in
she's
Asiago.
she is
So
all about the streets.
it all depends on your tastes. So I think like truly where my flag is planted is between these two. Like they are both
Yeah.
for me a very good representation of 2025 anime. Like they are sublime in their own right. But for me and my taste, like Gachi Yakura, I enjoy being able to theorize and to think about it and to immerse myself more into the world that way. Just as a person, I enjoy thinking. Me think sometimes. So
Ape strong together. All right, well, that's our bracket challenge of 2025, the best anime. What do you guys think? Let us know in the comments below. We're gonna be playing more games like this overall. We have a bunch of, we might even do another bracket challenge, but I think this was fun. This was fun. I enjoyed doing the bracket challenge.
some bracket-esque games in the
Yeah.
works.
So that's all we got for this week's episode. Hope you enjoyed it. What does Markiplier say at the end of the videos?
Bye bye.
Yo, all right. As Markiplier says, we'll do it together. Three, two, one.